All right, if everyone will have a seat, please. I'm going to call the docket. Please stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise. Thank you. All right, please stand and let me know you're here. Are you able to hear now, Bashan? Otherwise, I'll assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Marian Dahar, custody. Jose Faircloth, custody. Kevin Williams. Augustine Lopez.
Here. Present.
I'm sorry, who
Present. No, Kevin
who are we?
Kevin Williams. Kevin Williams.
All right, so you're Kevin Williams. All right, I thought we were going to have two Augustine Lopez. Roland Almaguer. Thank you. Lionel Young. Aaliyah Hernandez.
Custody.
How much you want to bet she's named after Aaliyah? You want to take that bet? Jordan Rhodes. Is he related to the Rhodes of the Rhodes Scholar? No. All right, thank you. Cesar Carrera. Randy Ovalle. Artie Ann Valles, custody. Juan Enrique Munoz.
Present.
Charlie McInnes. George Brown.
Present.
Derek Alexander, custody. Amber Tellez. Thank you. Casey Mariano.
Present.
Leo Gonzalez.
He stepped outside, Judge.
Okay. Roger Anthony, custody. Oh, hey, how's it going, Roger? All right. Kelly Zapata, custody. Alberto Alejandro Laura Sanchez. You know what, Deputy Laura? I got bold. I rolled a couple of R's, so the day is about to go downhill. Antonio Garcia.
Present with Council Warner.
Thank you. Miguel Hernandez, custody. Ana Karen Lopez Castro. Ana Karen Lopez Castro.
Transfer to the 20
Oh, thank you. Robert Pettis, custody. Dominique Grant, custody. Jose Ismael Salazar Jr. Thank you. Jesse De Hoyos, custody. Robert Pettis, custody. Robert Caroline, custody. Antonio Martinez, custody. Corbin Samansky.
Present.
Thank you. Isabel Arias.
Judge, you might want to check Zoom to see if she's logged on.
All right, not yet. Is this Elora Posada?
Yes. Right, Judge.
Anastasia, after the princess? Yes, she's not here. You said,
She's not here yet, Judge. She'll be here about 1:30.
all righty. Joshua Estrada.
Here.
Thank you. Mike Solano, custody. Is there anyone present and your name was not called? Yes, what's your name? I'm sorry, what?
He's my judge.
Okay, thank you. What's his name?
Samson.
Sampson, okay. Anyone else? All right, everyone, these are the rules of the court. Attorneys, you're not ready to approach me if you have not conferred with your client and conferred with the state and conferred with somebody who is an integral part of the process. Who would that be?
Sean.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I thought...
No, Norma, you already know that. Attorneys don't know that. So if your client is on probation, if you think your client may be getting probation, you need to talk to her. I'm going to ask for her opinion anyway, and you're just going to slow down the train by coming before me. One, if your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, doesn't matter if it's for a reset, doesn't matter if it's just to say hi. Doesn't matter. We will need an interpreter. Once you have conferred with your client, conferred with the state, and talked to your client, if your client is an inmate and yes, they need to be brought out, then you will be ready to approach. So how do we approach in this court? Because they're supposed to be going paperless, which they did that without really a plan. You will need to approach the clerk, sign in. I'm going to call you in the order of appearance. Please don't stand off to the side staring at me like, oh, why is my name not called? It's because I haven't been told that you're ready. It's because you haven't signed in. When we're on the record, do not talk behind the court reporter. You'll know we're on the record because I will have called the style of the case. What does that mean? That means state of Texas versus. When I say those words, we're on the record. Then you need to start whispering like your spies because I need to hear what's going on with me. I'm a woman, so what does that mean? I'm a Black woman, so what does that mean? That means that I can quadruply multitask, but let's not do that on a Thursday. It's Friday Eve. Let's try to keep it nice. Once the state and the defense, once they're ready, I'm going to take this verdict from this jury. If it's a guilty verdict, they're going to punishment for the court. So don't go wandering around. I'm going to go to juvenile. I'm going to go here because this is not going to take that long. All right, everyone, please confer.
We have some people that are ready to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mr. Porter and Mr. Piddle, they're getting your client.
Thank you. So I would take your verdict. Where's is this the list?
Mr. Bryce. No, I think, but.
Oh. Yes.
For Martinez.
Oh,
It all went away.
Are
Are you ready for the first one?
just give me a moment. I'll make the announcement when I'm ready. All right, yes, I'm ready.
Okay, read down. Antonio Martinez. We're gonna read him with the best inside here. Oh, there you are.
All right, so to the side, when it's a motion to revoke, I need to see the motion.
Martinez, he's here, Judge. Can I take the back of your?
Okay, let me do this first. They're pulling the motion on Antonio Martinez. Yes. All right, do y'all have Antonio Martinez?
It's an FCR. I'm calling it.
Is Antonio Martinez out here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Antonio Martinez, come forward.
Okay.
What's happening with this case?
Judge, we were waiting on labs. The new cases are still pre-file. Talked to the prosecutor about it this morning. Besides the labs, there's also some additional discovery on the new cases.
All right, so what are the allegations in the motion other than the new number ones?
What's the T drug and then the weapon?
All right, so when do you anticipate, because there's an unlawfully carrying in this as well, when do you anticipate?
See the evidence from DPS on all of them, so available, send it, and at that point, if there is sufficient evidence, I need to be able to file the gun case.
So how much?
Filling box, at least.
3 weeks? All right, Norma, recall this for a contested hearing in 45 days. And if it's not going to be contested, you all need to let probation know within 2 weeks.
September 21st.
All right, September 21st. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Judge. I appreciate
Thank
your time. See you then.
We'll continue.
You remember that night? That was just the night of the was on vacation.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008697 State versus Jonathan Lee Pomerantz. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Opinion, William Van Siever for the state of Texas.
Kelly Fiddle, rap reporter for Jonathan Collins.
And are you Mr. Pomerantz?
Yes, ma'am.
Court has been informed that a verdict has been reached in this case. Are both parties prepared to receive the verdict?
Yes.
All right, if you'll call you can bring the jurors in. Everyone else, you all need to sit down. Cindy, where's ICR?
I just let her know this morning that it was going early. She said she'll be here this afternoon.
Vashawn. Oh, she's there.
I think she's walked out, Judge.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yesterday was so funny because we were here till 10 at night and we have an ICR who's the intern court reporter. And we were staying so late. She's like, I'm not even being paid for this. And her husband kept texting her saying he was hungry. She's like, I'm gonna get a pizza. And then he texts her back, I want Chipotle. And then she says, he's been in the military. He doesn't know how to fix a sandwich. But yeah. I'm sorry, are there parties from both sides in the gallery?
Not for the
I don't think so.
Okay. And counsel, if it's a guilty verdict, do you all want a week or either I can do sentencing today?
No, get back to you and just.
Sure.
I'm not coming out Saturday.
Yes, we're ready.
All right, for the jury.
Mhm. All right, everyone, please be seated. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my docket for today. So it's not related to this case. So it's the court's understanding that you all have reached a verdict. Is that correct? And is that verdict unanimous? All right, if you'll pass the verdict form to Deputy Laura, please. All right, it states, we, the jury, find the defendant, Jonathan Lee Pomerantz, not guilty of the offense of sexual assault as charged in count 1. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled? All right, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask this if this is your verdict. If this is your verdict, I need you to answer yes. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
The only persons who will not be answering, of course, will be the alternates. And we'll start on the end. Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Angela, is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict? All right, thank you. Deputy is going to take you back to the jury room and I'll come back there to speak to you in a few minutes, okay? Everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, counsel, the court will enter the jury's verdict into the record, which is a verdict of not guilty. You know your time limits to file for a motion for expunction.
I do, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from the state. No.
All right, thank you. The deputy is going to take him back. And everyone else, just give me a few minutes, please. All right, who's ready?
Aye.
On the side.
Donna on page 9, 5 down. It's the probation hearing.
All right, I need the paperwork. All right, Joshua Estrada.
I don't know where Rashawn's at.
All right, who's next?
On Brown, page 4, 5 down.
There's Rashawn.
Ah, okay, Estrada.
I was looking for him, Judge. I saw him walk out. I went out, called his name. Well, I'll text him to see where he is.
All right, thank you. All right, what page is Brown on?
4, 5 down.
Okay. George Brown. Come forward. Who's his attorney?
Lynn's not here. Let me, you see who's here.
Have a seat, sir.
Mr. Allen's here for roads.
She stepped out.
On page 2, 4 down, Roland, again. You ready?
Oh, Brown.
De Hoyos?
All right, so this is the final plea deadline date.
We'll take a trial date, Judge.
All right. State, how long do you expect the jury trial on Brown to be?
I didn't concur with it.
Oh,
It's
I was
at
confused.
Saul.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, 3 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date,
The 17th.
August 17th. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Oh, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Who's here on Roland Almaguer?
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0022954 State versus Roland Almaguer. Can I have parties announced?
Orlando Castañon for defense.
And are you Mr. Almaguer? Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
It's Almaguer.
Almaguer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, always correct me. Don't let me continue to do that. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
Probation, this is an application. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's $60 restitution to Texas DPS for testing. Restitution accounting, P.O. Box 15999, Austin, Texas. There's a number in the zip code that's missed for Austin, Texas. But it's Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. No gum chewing.
Spit out.
Yes. Don't swallow it.
I thought you were gonna have me
Because
put-
children, it will mess up your intestines.
That's because everything going.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph? I'm sorry, did both parties understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you understand that as your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution, DWI intervention, VIP live, ignition interlock for half the term, 2-year license suspension, MRT, sober support meetings, 10 days Bear County Jail, or GPS in lieu of the 10 days in the Bear County Jail. Did you understand that those are recommendations from the state? And outside of the statutory issues, the court does not have to follow those recommendations. Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, sir. State of Proceedings exhibit, why not?
No objection, Judge.
All right, and State, do you have any objections to the 10 days being served on GPS? All right, State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, he's participated in several types of counseling. He's gone to a counselor. He went to San Antonio Recovery. I believe he understands he had an alcohol issue. He has since that time had no violations while he's been on both ignition interlock and a handheld device. I believe that this is a appropriate consequence for his actions. We just have to follow the agreement. I mean, in addition to actually the San Antonio Recovery Center, he also attended several AA meetings, did complete that certificate. The San Antonio Recovery, and again, he had gone to counseling with a licensed chemical dependency counselor.
All right. And who is he in? Is he currently in counseling?
I believe he is no longer in counseling. Is that right?
No, not anymore.
All right. When's the last time you had alcohol?
Since that night.
All right. So you're one of the people who cannot drink alcohol and know when to stop, right?
Correct.
So what I can tell you, on this probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic. I work at Boeing.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
15 and 9.
And he currently has children. The mother of his children and him do not live together. He lives alone, and he's the only person with a vehicle in his household.
Okay. And does that vehicle have ignition interlock on it?
It currently does, yes.
All right. All right. With regards to the 10 days in the Bear County Jail, I can give you 10 days in the Bear County Jail. It'll start now. Or I can place you on GPS. So let's start with, do you prefer the 10 days in the Bear County Jail or do you wish to have GPS?
For the GPS.
Now, here's the thing with GPS. If you don't want to work and you want to be on full GPS, the GPS will only be on for 10 days. If you want partial GPS, and the partial GPS I will give you is for employment only, it will be 20 days. Which do you prefer?
20 days.
All right, so there's going to be 20 days GPS. Partial for employment only. In lieu of the Bear County Jail, 10 days. And the court is proceeding with 20 days GPS because of overcrowding at the jail and health issues. And the court is finding that it would be a undue detriment to this defendant if he were to serve the 10 days in the Bear County Jail and could possibly lose employment and therefore not be able to support his children. Court is going to sentence you to 5 years in prison, suspended and probated for 4 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, make sure he's tested for alcohol, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm gonna order parenting classes. Once parenting classes is completed, 60 hours of the community service restitution will be deemed satisfied. The remaining hours, you can either do them in the heat in San Antonio, or they will be deducted at 1 hour for every sober support meeting that's completed, and the previous sober support meetings you have done do not count towards that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
DWI intervention course, VIP live, ignition interlock for half the term. Field visits 1 time per month for 2 months. There's a 2-year license suspension. Probation. I'm going to ask for a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations. You need to let them know the previous treatment you've had since this offense. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need? Yes.
I didn't hear anything about the restitution.
Thank you. There's to be a restitution of $60 for testing to Texas DPS located, well, you would have to pay it to restitution accounting at P.O. Box 15999 Austin, Texas. I'm sorry, I don't have the zip code. We're missing a number on the zip code. Anything else, probation? And there's going to be a $0 fine.
Thank you, Judge. I would ask that as part of his bond, he was required to have ignition interlock and a handheld device, that he have the handheld device removed. It's an additional fee that he's had no violations since November when he was put on this device.
All right, probation, any objection to removing the handheld device and keeping the ignition interlock? All right, so remove handheld device.
No, Judge.
All right, anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the thing. Your attorney will tell you, and I tell people this all the time, maybe it's going in one ear and out the other, but maybe not. I don't think your attorney can tell you he's ever had someone who was charged with intoxication manslaughter or intoxication assault who comes to their office and said, I just want to let you know, my intent when I went out that night was to get drunk, was to lose normal use of my mental and physical faculties and hit somebody or kill somebody. Have you ever had anybody tell you that?
No.
You know what ends up happening? Somebody just starts drinking, they don't stop, they get behind the wheel, somebody doesn't tell them or take their keys, and they end up killing someone. And for you, that could be your children. You understand? All right, so make better choices. And if you feel as though you're going to take a drink, you need to make sure you have a sponsor so you can call them. And if you feel that the conditions I've given you are not enough to keep you sober, just let probation know. Nobody's going to revoke you for calling in saying you need more help. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
Judge.
it.
Maybe you.
Welcome so much, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Who's next?
Joshua Estrada,
What page?
page 9, 5 down.
Joshua Estrada. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing great. So how old are you? 23? How's life been treating you so far outside of probation? Okay.
Judge, if I may, this is a compliance hearing. A supplementary report was sent into the court, alerting you that his case was up for, expiration.
Mhm.
And it's set to expire on the 11th of this month, Judge. However, there are a couple of things that have not been completed. That being the MRT course, the 100 hours of community service, and then there's some delinquent fees that need to be paid.
All right.
I do want to point out that when he does finish the MRT course, you have allowed credit for the 100 community service hours. Mr. Estrada reports to me that he's currently actively involved in the MRT course. He has 6 classes under his belt. He has 6 more classes to go. It's just, it was a financial issue. However, he says that he can pull together the money to finish off his payments with the MRT course and complete the course.
All right. What have you learned so far in the MRT course? Yes. What have you learned so far?
Decisions,
Cross your hands.
Yes.
our decisions, like making the right decisions and things before we do.
So are you able to think before you make your decisions now? Yes. All right. And so you're employed?
Yeah.
What? Yes. What do you do?
Do order selecting,
I'm sorry, what?
order selecting.
What
Like,
is that?
like pallets, and I put stuff on the pallet and throw it in the 18,
Okay. So how long have you been doing that?
6 months.
All right. So are we going to have any more issues with you committing the offense of criminal trespass? All right. Do you have a place to live?
Yes.
And who lives there with you?
Dad, little brother.
All right. So then we want to,
All of his UAs, and I just checked his latest UA for just this month. All of them were negative. There has been no issues with the 3 listed victims with the no contact order. He did complete the intensive outpatient treatment. He completed his UA hotline. There was a sanction for him to do AA meetings for 90 days. He completed all of those, Judge.
so do you have your life together?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So what is different about you from when I first saw you till now? Help thy help.
I make good decisions now.
Okay. So the money that you're being paid from your employment, does some of that go towards household?
Yes, I help my mom. Help my mom a lot. And right now my car, it messed up, so I'm fixing my car too.
All right. Are we gonna see you in the criminal justice system again? Okay. So here's the thing. You gotta keep making good decisions, otherwise you're gonna be back here. And remember, your parents only want what's best for you. There are some people who have parents, and guess what? They're done with them. They wouldn't even let them stay with them having this. Okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna release him. Don't go out celebrating, because celebration leads you back here sometimes. And if there's any wisdom I can impart upon you, it is this: nothing good happens after 10. I used to say when I was younger, nothing good happens after midnight, but nothing good happens after 10, because one, either you're still at work, or two, you have insomnia. So don't go out at the clubs, don't do crazy things. Understand? I don't know if it's true, but there's a quote they say to Denzel Washington, which is that they attribute to Denzel Washington. And that quote is, you go to the party and you got to leave the party before the devil shows up. Leave the party before the devil shows up. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this effective today, Judge?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Who's next?
Antonio Garcia, please 6 down.
Hello.
How you doing, Howard?
I'm doing great. So what is happening with this case?
Yes, Your Honor, discovery looks completed this time. This is the first setting, so did receive an offer. My client wants to go over the evidence with me to see what our options are. We're requesting a plea bargain deadline date, Judge.
Okay.
Would the court be able to entertain the date of Thursday, August 27th?
Yes. Norma set this for August 27th for a plea deadline date.
Yes.
Yeah, that day.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Amber Kelly on page 5, 2 down.
Amber Tellis. I don't think that's pronouncing that correctly, Norma. Tejas. See, that's why I can't get my pronunciations correct. She's like Tellis. I knew it wasn't Tellis.
Build next to each other, make the wise.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you tell Miss Ferguson that?
Go see it.
All right. So why are we here on this case?
It was set for discovery, still collecting it. It's internet issues. It's not the state's fault. It's there. It's voluminous though. Unfortunately, this case was linked up with a shooting that happened at the same time, unrelated to my client's case, but there's just voluminous amounts of videos I'm trying to dig through.
Okay. So is the discovery in existence? Do you have it? It's just you need to go through it?
I'm going through it to make sure it's all there. So far, what I've been through is completely irrelevant to her case, but it's linked up to the case. But I still having to go through it. I'm still searching for the relevant portions to make sure I have all relevant discovery.
All right, Norma, recall for 45 days discovery.
The 21st number.
You know what? That day I'll always remember. Vashawn.
Yes, Judge.
Earth, Wind, and Fire Day.
Yes. She just put it on September 21st. Do you remember that day? Charles Bonk, do you remember that day?
Yes.
Why do you remember that day? What happened on that day? Because that's the day my daddy died.
No, that's pretty.
No. That was the 23rd of September and not September 21st. You're right, Charles. Thank you. The 23rd was the day my daddy died. Yeah.
After we sign it, maybe
Yes,
be excused.
you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Well, do you remember September?
You have a long list. I see.
Let me see what is happening here.
What's the?
Deputy Garcia, that's what happens when you don't have your full fleet.
We could have finished last night, Judge. This last.
I know, we were here so late and I didn't get any sleep. All right, who's next?
Jordan Rose on page 3 down.
Jordan Rhodes. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right. Day's plea deadline date.
Yes, we conferred this morning. The state, in talking with the complaining witness, found out some information that needs to be investigated that could be mitigating or
Is it possible? It's sensitive.
And if this goes to trial, how long are y'all expecting trial? All right, Norma, I need another plea deadline date and jury trial date. It will not be extended further. 3 days. It's on the family violence side. 3 to 4 days, they're saying.
I can do the number 8.
September 8th. See you all then.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
It's Roger Anthony, page 5 down.
Roger Anthony. Where is he?
he's in the box, Your Honor.
Come down, Mr. Anthony. All right, what's happening with this case on discovery?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe I have all the discovery, and the state and I have had a discussion about potential suppression issues. They're going to take a moment to review it, and then I'm going to file my motion, and hopefully we'll have an answer by the next.
So you're all having a motion to suppress hearing?
We may, Judge, she's gonna file her motion. I don't know if the court just wants to set a loose one, and I will review and then let defense know if I agree or not. So we'll move it along. So,
Okay. All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
set this for a motion to suppress in September.
that's fine.
And if y'all come back before then, you can come back before then.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Do it on Monday afternoon, maybe.
I can do. I have September 14th open.
All right, September 14th, but not September 23rd. Okay,
It's in the afternoon, correct?
yes. Oh, no, I'm just joking.
I was
All right,
finally case on your docket, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
you're welcome. And then LaShawn, I still got it wrong. It's the 3rd of September. You know, that's what happens when you don't have, Charles, don't take my cards away.
Oh, no.
I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. We were here all night. Okay, who's next?
The Marianne. Yes.
What? Marianne DeHere,
She's in custody.
come down, please.
You're just a double homicide, Lola.
Okay, so on this, today is plea deadline date. What are we doing?
We're gonna set it for the next available trial judge.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
set this for trial the week of August 17th because I don't want any decompensation.
Yes,
Yes,
Judge.
ma'am. We'll do.
What date?
August, we can do the 18th.
August 18th?
Sounds good, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you. And if there's an issue with the clothing exchange, just let the court know before then.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
There will, because she doesn't have family in town, Judge. They live in. So
Do it.
I'll have to, yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thanks.
Who's next?
I am.
Robert Pettit.
Robert Pettis.
Come on up.
So Judge, it's a PSI and a sentencing and here I'm in an NPR, so I don't know what you have and what you don't have.
Okay, they
Do you-
gave me the MT.
Do you have the MTR? Do you have the PSI?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Michonne? Thank you. Oh, here we go. They put it
Okay,
in my
perfect,
email.
perfect.
Okay. Let me see here. Sure.
Pardon me. Excuse me, thank you. So sorry.
Okay, so this is this, and this is the motion to revoke.
Yes,
Here we are.
and everything is supposed to run concurrent, just to.
Okay. So does he only have two cases?
He has the two new number ones and the MTR.
Okay.
Bless you.
All right, court is calling. Sure. Okay, if you will just step back a little bit. We're gonna call you up as soon as he comes back. Who's next?
Page 9, one down. I don't know how to say this.
Samansky, Corbin Samansky. All right, so what are we here for in this case?
It was a restitution. There's still some undecided amounts on restitution that still be due. I've conferred with the state. They still don't have an exact number, so we're gonna ask the court for some more time. He's on probation. He's doing well. This is just the culmination of the restitution events.
All right. How much time are you gonna need to have restitution? Because we've been doing this for a while.
Of course, Judge. We'd have asked for 2 weeks. I think we're almost there. We're just trying to do the calculations between crime victims compensation and who the 75% that has been decided is going to. And we just need a little more time for that, Judge.
All right, Norma, recall this for a final restitution hearing in 3 weeks.
My client works out of town. May he report by Zoom
Yes.
on that day? Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. I can do August 27th.
Let me look, hold on. Can we do the next week, please?
Sure.
You want the 31st?
Yes, the 31st is perfect.
All right. We'll be back on August 31st and you can appear by Zoom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Christian, yes.
Pettis.
All right, we're going to start with the sentencing cases.
Okay.
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 002608 and 2026 CR 002606, State versus Robert Christopher Perez. Can I have parties announced?
Yes, Judge, Brandon Brady for the state.
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
All right. And are you Mr. Perez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, on both of these cases, you're charged with intoxication assault with a vehicle. According to your plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. And there are several cases that are to run concurrently. These cases are to run concurrently as well as the motion to revoke.
Correct.
Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI and TAP evaluation?
We have to, state has no objections, and we ask that you take judicial notice of this.
Yes, Judge, we've reviewed it. We have a few things that we'd like to mention to the court about the PSI.
Yes.
So the first thing is that guilt minimized that they check off on that first page. I just wanted the court to know because he's very, very remorseful, and they report that he is very, very remorseful about what has happened. So I just wanted to make the court aware of that. And then there is a notation that he is scheduled for a Takumi in November.
Okay.
So I do believe that they feel like that he needs some services there. In addition, there is a notation about restitution. And I believe that the court would need to have a restitution hearing because based on what I've looked at, Judge, I don't believe that those amounts are appropriate under the statute.
$640,000.
Well, he actually says that the majority of that has been paid by the VA. I think he's out $1,000, to be honest. But I do believe that there are some other numbers that are not taking into account insurance payments and Victim Crime Act payments.
Okay. All right. Any witnesses?
No, Judge, only arguments.
Defense, any witnesses?
Only argument, Judge.
All right. State, you are opposed. You may
We-
proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Reason we are opposed to this is a quick rendition of the facts of the case from stipulated evidence. Mr. Perez was driving the wrong way on Wurzbach Parkway. He came with a bag of blood alcohol content of 0.178. That was also mixed in with Xanax. He was going 49 miles an hour right before the impact. We only applied the brakes 1 second before the impact. There was a head-on collision, Judge. 2 people were in the vehicle, Jeffrey Arnold and Diamond. Jeffrey is still having trouble walking after about 6 surgeries, and Diamond ruptured her intestines, a bit of which had to be removed, and she also has 6 or 7 surgeries and stuff. All of this while the defendant was on deferred, not 4 months, for an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. From the PSI, I found one spot that was interesting. On page 11, 4 lines down, they're asking the defendant about his alcohol consumption on probation, and he said, and I quote, he stated, "When I started my deferred case, I started drinking more." Judge, I think that from this, from the injuries that were made, from the reckless disregard for the law and for society's well-being that the defendant has shown, and for the fact that he has not been able to go 4 months without getting a new number one and also to continue drinking, I don't believe that he's a good candidate for probation. And we would ask that because of the dangerousness to society, that you sentence him to 10 years in prison.
Judge, Mr. Perez is 23 years old. This was a horrible, horrible accident for which he has taken full responsibility. I believe that the statement pointed out by the prosecutor is an indication of why the probation department wants him to have a Takumi. I believe that there are issues that have taken place in this individual's life that has caused him to react this way. I believe this alcohol, just by way of explanation and not by way of excuse, is something that he's been doing to self-medicate. He had a very difficult childhood. He has expressed great remorse. He has the ability to get a job. He has a high school diploma. He has a 5-year-old child that he wants to be able to be better for. We realize that this is a horrible set of facts and a terrible situation where he was just placed on deferred, where the court was gracious enough to give him deferred on an ag assault. And 4 months later, here we are on this case. However, Mr. Perez, I believe, would be able to, with the assistance of some of the services that probation has to offer. I think that that would be a much better and far better situation for Mr. Perez than just going to prison. I believe that he would definitely benefit from all of the things that probation has to offer and all of these classes. Just as an aside, Judge, on the motion to revoke, he was supposed to take parenting classes, which he did take in the jail, and I have the certificates for those. But that was one of the issues on the MTR. So I did want to let the court know about that. So we are asking the court, even if it is a 10-year term, I do not believe that you will see Mr. Perez. He has been just extremely remorseful. He's been devastated by his actions. I mean, clearly we know the other parties were devastated, but he has been devastated that he caused that. And so we're asking the court to take all of that into consideration.
All right. And just so the record is clear, the fact that he received deferred adjudication for aggravated assault was because that was the plea bargain agreement that was reached between parties. So when is this Tacoma evaluation to be completed? Probation.
I believe it said it was set November something.
No problem.
Hang on.
No
Here
problem.
we go. It's set for November 12th. It's on page 10.
So is it to be completed on November 12th?
So the mental health evaluation was completed on the 30th of June. And it was recommended for further evaluation for Tacoma, and that is set right now at November 12th.
And that's not going to be moved, correct? It'll be November 12th.
I have the instances where it is moved sooner.
All right. So this is what the court's going to do. And the court can only do this if the defense waives certain things. One, I always love to have more information than have little information. This case state, I know you're asking for 10 years. I know the defense is asking for probation. They're saying that they need to do this Tacoma evaluation. The Tacoma evaluation will give me more information. One, if I give him deferred, that will probably let me know if I should or should not. If I decide not to give him deferred and send him to prison, the Tacoma would give me information with regards to the amount of time. So defense, the court can recall this. Norma, are we able to recall this for November 16th?
Yeah.
I can recall it for November 16th. Are you waiving any type of due process issues?
I am.
All right, so we'll come back on November 16th. The court will make its decision at that time. If you all want to have more witnesses for me to hear from, you're more than welcome to bring more witnesses. But I know where both parties stand.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Marion?
Anyone else ready?
Yeah, thank you, Mario. On page 5 through there.
Casey Mariano.
Just one person. Who's the person who needs to attend?
All right, what is happening with this case, counsel?
conferred, we have an agreement. Part of that agreement calls for her to enter a plea in county court next week on the 11th. We'll resolve this case.
All right, Norma, if you can recall this on the 11th, and if everything is taken care of, then we'll take care of it.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Ms. Ferguson will give you the reset form. All right, who's next?
It's Ovalle on page 4, one down.
Ovalle? And Deputy Laura, we're still taking our recess at noon. I think I speak for the whole platoon when I say that we, right?
Sworn in, Eric. Has Alexander been sworn in? Okay, good.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
I've been working with Ms. Galloway.
Okay.
And so there's still some outstanding discovery, but she's been working on it and we're getting there. It's just voluminous, as you can imagine.
Norma, I need a 45-day reset for discovery.
September 22nd.
Okay.
All right.
Judge, my client's having surgery at the beginning of September. Can he report by Zoom if
Yes.
he's still in the recovery mode?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And actually, it's discovery, so he can be by Zoom.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Good job.
All right, who's next?
Derek Alexander, page 5, one down.
Derek Alexander.
I'm present for him, Judge. It's a plea. Here you go. You give him time. That's it for now. You can go. All right, let's talk soon, okay? Thank you.
Is this an application?
No, it's straight misdemeanor JSAT.
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 006933 State versus Derek Alexander. Can I have parties announced?
Charles Buck, Derek Alexander.
Are you Mr. Alexander?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I did, and I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Alexander, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding as presented?
Judge, will be proceeding on lesser included offense of class A misdemeanor assault.
Any objection?
None, and they're also, not that they would apply, but they're also waiving the enhancements.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault bodily injury as a class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. If you have a plea, the court does not have to follow the plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call on the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, that led to the reduction.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Absolutely.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is. I do.
Thank you. Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand that? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 128 days in the Bexar County Jail. According to the paperwork, they're telling me that judgment would be satisfied. There's a $0 fine and you're to plead to a class A misdemeanor assault bodily injury. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motion?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Judge Garza says exhibit number one, including all attachments.
We have reviewed the same and have no objections.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court will review the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty of the lesser included offense, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Do you own Leaf Lounge or have any connection with them?
No.
All right. Court is going to sentence you to 128 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $0 fine. There's to be no contact with Leaf, L-E-A-F, Lounge at 6220 Benz Eagleman Road. And the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea, because I followed your plea, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony this is not a felony conviction. Go forth. Don't go to that lounge anymore. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Have a seat, so we'll take you right now.
Who's next?
Kevin Williams, page 1 at the bottom.
Kevin Williams. Hello, Mr. Williams. Good morning. All right, you're here back today to get a jury trial date.
Yes, sir. I did concur with the forensic chemist, like she is available the week of 9/14 through 9/18. I know last time there was mention of a murder, that's the following week, so.
All right, so you want it, what week do you want it set for?
9/14.
All right, Norma, we need a jury trial, 9/14. That week.
I can do the 15th, November 15th.
All right, so
If you want to start on a Monday, which is 14th.
we can do a selection on the 14th. All right, so you guys will be back on 9/14 for jury trial.
And I did receive the Verizon records today.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Ms. Abrams, there's Isabel Arias on Zoom now.
Calling just to check the status on how things were going. You recall this was the young lady that moved to California with her stepmother.
Yes.
Yes, Judge, I represent her. So she's currently inpatient at the Salvation Army.
Okay.
She's doing well, but I did communicate the Zoom information to her, to her case manager there. She said.
Hello, Miss Arias. How's everything going?
Everything's going good.
All right. Is it hot in California?
It is.
All right. Is there anything that you need from us or that we can do to help you?
Nothing that I could think of specifically. I have won awards. I won the Extra Mile Award yesterday.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Yes. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And so have you been able to be in contact with family in California while you're there or friends?
I have been able to make my doctor's appointment, but for these first 30 days, I have been on a blackout. It's where access to basically outside world is not permitted other than doctor's appointments.
Okay. All right. Well, you're getting there. I know everything is going to go well. I'm glad you're in a good place, in a safe place. But don't hesitate.
Yes.
Let us know if you need anything, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then Attorney Munoz will stay in contact with you as well, all right?
All right.
And we'll use this same link. So what I'm going to do, since you have the blackout, you say for 30 days?
Yes, ma'am. This will be my first and second week until I will have completed that blackout.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you for a final status, and it'll be by Zoom with the same link, and we're going to do that 45 days, you think, counsel?
I think that would be good, Judge, yes.
All right, so we're going to have another Zoom with you in 45 days, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
And congratulations on your award. Norma, what date?
You said 45 days?
Yes. Mhm. All right, so we're going to bring you back on October 5th, and it'll be by Zoom, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, keep up the good work. You're looking great.
Thank you very much. I got a new haircut as well.
Oh, it looks awesome. You know,
Thank you very much.
our court reporter was a stylist. Well, she still is a stylist. When she sees people who need help on our staff, she just goes to work and brings her scissors. So I will tell you, she's given a thumbs up to your style.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Thank you, Renee.
Of course, sure.
Sweet and painless, huh?
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.
I love when people are doing great. All right, who's next?
I have a Jesse De Hoyos, page 7, 5 down.
Jesse De Hoyos.
Where's the name?
Come forward. Jesse De Hoyos. Hi, who's his attorney? Ah. Who's next? Court is calling 2026 CR 0000448 State versus Jesse De Hoyos. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Brady for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. De Hoyos.
And are you Mr. De Hoyos?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, you entered a plea to stalking. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. They're taking in consideration 2025 CC 010128. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
We have, Judge, we have no objections, and we ask that you take judicial notice of the PSI.
Yes, Your Honor, we've had an opportunity to review. There are no corrections from the defense at this time.
All right, any witnesses?
We do, Judge.
All right.
Judge, the state calls Mrs. Vanessa Sandoval.
All right, Vanessa Sandoval.
Mr. De Hoyos, back on here with your back against the counter.
Hello. All right. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. Oh, state your name.
Vanessa Sandoval.
All right, you may proceed, state.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Ms. Sandoval. So, let's start. Are you nervous today? Oh, I need you to.
I'm sure that you're nervous today.
Yes, but I'm willing to testify and speak.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Sandoval, how do you know Jesse De Hoyos?
He lives a few blocks away from my house.
Okay.
And when did the problems with Mr. De Hoyos start?
And
Approximately.
approximately 2025.
They're right around January?
Yes.
Okay. Did Mr. De Hoyos show up to your house with a gun?
Yes, I have evidence. I have video surveillance. I sent those videos to the detective that was able to take my case.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming in to testify. Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Do you have any witnesses, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Court will hear argument.
Judge, from the stipulated evidence, Ms. Sandoval has made 13 reports regarding Mr. De Hoyos showing up for a home. Those include the defendant saying, quote, "Come outside, you bitch, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to burn your house down. He has multiple instances of throwing rocks at Mr. Sandoval's home. He has been reported shouting, "I'm going to kill you" at Mrs. Sandoval's house. And this has been going on from January 2025 up until he was finally arrested for it on August 6th of, I'm sorry, on August 10th of 2025.
Okay, thank you. Defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I know the court has reference to the PSI reports. They are neighbors, so some of these interactions could have been limited to him just of a non-nefarious character just walking home, things of that nature. There's been no terroristic threats, no other charges stemming aside from just the complaints of him being around the area. But with that aside, Judge, looking to the root cause of his issues, he's had 2 convictions on misdemeanors, 3 convictions on felonies for minor things, but he does have bipolar disorder, as well as he was candid and open with the PSI interviewer, stating that he did use heroin and meth daily. In fact, that on the alleged dates of this offense, that he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol, which he attested to in the PSI. He does get disability for bipolar disorder, and he's gotten that for a while. He gets $900 in benefits for that. So he is an individual with need. He hasn't had the opportunity to have meaningful treatment, Judge. So, and speaking about the case options with my client, he wants to work on himself. He, in fact, stated he wants to get his life straight. And I agree, he needs to get his life straight, but he needs the help of this court. He needs the resources available to him to make that change. Without having that opportunity for change, it's just going to be more of the same. We're going to continue to use drug and alcohol and not make the best decisions, which is what I think landed him here, Judge. So we're asking for him to be considered with probation. And I told him, if considered on probation, you're going to be subject to rigorous conditions of the court. We're asking for a referral for the felony drug court, because I think that they're trained at dealing with the ailments that Mr. De Hoyos has been suffering for some time. And we do feel for the person affected by Mr. De Hoyos' actions, but a lot of this is things that he's dealing with internally, that he has a disease that he needs help with. So we're asking for the opportunity to get help so we can break this cycle and get him good where he's not a threat to anybody in the community.
All right. So, Mr. De Hoyos, I want to let you know, I've read the stipulated evidence. I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation. So the court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 5 years in prison, give you credit for any time served. Taking consideration 2025 CC 010138. I'll request the therapeutic community for him counsel.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll ask that it be for mental health and substance abuse. And there's to be no contact with the complainant.
Yes, Your Honor. And I know that he had accrued some time in custody awaiting this offense. Can he have access to that? I think I need to double check. He may have been transferred to facility. So can I get those dates to the court?
Yes, he'll receive credit for any inpatient treatment time, because I noticed that at one point he was found incompetent and he's entitled to that time.
Great, Your Honor. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did not.
Right. Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there any victim impact?
No, Judge, there's no victim.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And just
Maybe-
make sure you have those dates for the clerk.
I'll verify those and get them right to the court.
Thank you. Who is here on Jose Salazar?
Council President Judge.
All right. Court is calling 2026 CR 000424 and 2026 CR 00426, State versus Jose Salazar. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Yes, Judge, Attorney for the state.
Robert Ariano for the defendants.
Good morning. And are you Mr. Salazar?
Yes, ma'am.
You entered a plea to a cap of 10 in each of these cause numbers. I'm sorry, in the cause number ending in 26, you entered a plea to robbery, a cap of 10 years. The state is opposed to your application. And in the cause number ending in 24, you entered a plea to a cap of 2 years, and the state is opposed to your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Judge, state of no objections, now so you take judicial notice of the PSI.
Yes, Judge, just want to confirm that you have the supplemental attachments that were added to this PSI,
Let me check.
including a statement of responsibility by my clients and also the psychological evaluation done by Dr. Heather Holder.
Yes, I do have the supplementals. I have the employment, the character letters, the psychological, and the school. I have all those.
And the statement of responsibility?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Any objections to the courts reviewing those documents?
No objection.
Okay. All right. This is what we're going to do with this because there are a lot of letters in here, and I don't review the letters until nobody has any objections to my reviewing the letters, and it's already 12:06. So we're going to take a recess, and I'm going to have everyone back at 1:30, and then I'll read all of the letters. So just so I'll make sure I have it, I have a character letter. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 character letters. I have an employment letter. I have letter number 5. I don't know what that is. I haven't opened it. I have a psychological, a school schedule. I have, let me see, something that is a PDF. I have the supplemental signed. The school letter. And I have his statement, taking responsibility.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so let me review those because I don't like to have not reviewed things. Okay, all right.
Return at 1:30.
All right, thank you.